5 Side Hustles Making Americans Rich, 2026 edition. A intro. The hook. A voiceover. Most people think rich is a destination you reach after 40 years of climbing a corporate ladder. But in 2026, the ladder is broken. Inflation is up, traditional jobs feel shaky, and yet some people are getting wealthier than ever before. How? They aren't working harder, they're working differently. I'm talking about a new breed of side hustle millionaires. People like Cassie Johnson, who turned a simple print-on-demand shop into an $800,000 empire, or Jason Siu, who was making $38,000 a day selling car stickers from his parents' apartment. Today, we're breaking down the 5 side hustles that are actually making Americans rich right now. These aren't about delivering groceries for pennies. These are scalable, high-leverage businesses you can start from your couch. Let's dive in. Hustle number 1. The Digital Architect. A voiceover. Meet Sarah. Sarah was a 3rd grade teacher in Ohio. She loved her job, but she hated the paycheck. One Sunday, she created a set of digital lesson planners for other teachers and uploaded them to a platform called Teachers Pay Teachers. She went to sleep. When she woke up, she'd made $42. By the end of the month, $4,000. The strategy. This is the power of digital products. Unlike physical goods, you build it once and sell it a million times. In 2026, the digital architect niche has exploded. It's no longer just ebooks. We're talking about custom Notion templates for project management, AI prompt packs for small business marketing, microsys, small apps that solve one specific problem, like a menu generator for local cafes. Why it makes you rich. The profit margin is nearly 100%. There's no shipping, no inventory, and no overhead. If you can solve a problem for a specific group of people, you aren't just making extra cash, you're building a money printing machine that runs while you sleep. Hustle number 2, the fractional expert. A voiceover. What if I told you that you don't need a new skill to get rich? You just need to sell the one you already have to the right person. Enter the fractional partner. Companies in 2026 are desperate for talent but terrified of high-salary full-time hires. Instead of hiring a $200K a year marketing director, they hire a fractional marketing director for $5,000 a month to work 5 hours a week. The story. Take Mark, a mid-level HR manager. He started offering fractional HR consulting to tech startups on the side. He took on 3 clients. Each paid him $3,000 a month. Suddenly, his side gig was paying him $108,000 a year, more than his main job for less than 15 hours of work a week. The math. Hourly rate. $150, $300 plus. Scalability. You can manage 4 to 5 clients simultaneously before needing to hire an assistant. Hustle number 3. The modern landlord. A voiceover. You've heard that real estate is the number 1 way to get rich, but who has $100,000 for a down payment? The modern landlord doesn't buy the house, they control the contract. This is called real estate wholesaling. The story. Imagine Alex. He finds a distressed property in his neighborhood, gets the owner to agree to sell for $200,000, and puts it under contract. He then finds an investor willing to pay $215,000. Alex assigns the contract to the investor and walks away with a $15,000 assignment fee without ever owning the home. The 2026 twist. If you prefer cash flow over one-time fees, there's Airbnb arbitrage. You lease an apartment in a high-traffic area, with the landlord's permission, furnish it, and list it on Airbnb. If your rent is $2,000 but you book it for $150 a night, you're looking at a $2,500 monthly profit from a property you don't even own. Hustle number 4. The integrator. This is the gold rush of 2026. Every local buzziness from your plumber to your dentist knows they need but they have no idea how to use it. The hustle. You become the integrator. You don't need to be a coder. You use no-code tools like Zapier, Make, and ChatGPT to build automated systems for businesses. The story. Think about a local real estate agency. They get 50 leads a day but take 24 hours to respond. You build them a simple chatbot that texts every lead instantly, qualifies them, and books a call on the agent's calendar. You charge a $2,000 setup fee and a $500 per month maintenance fee. Do this for 10 businesses, and you're clearing $5,000 a month in passive retainer income. This is how teenagers in 2026 are out earning doctors. Hustle number 5, the niche content mogul voiceover. Finally, we have the most powerful asset of the 21st century: attention. But don't worry, you don't need to be a famous influencer. The real money is in niche content. The story. There's a guy named Justin who started a YouTube channel and a newsletter specifically for classic Ford Bronco owners. He only has 10,000 subscribers, a tiny by YouTube standards, but because his audience is so specific, companies pay him $5,000 per video to mention their parts. He launched a Bronco restoration guide for $99 and sold 1,000 copies in a weekend. The secret: in 2026, $1 per subscriber is the new benchmark for niche creators. If you have 20,000 people who care about a specific topic, whether it's gardening, crypto, tax law, or vintage watches, you are sitting on $1 million business. Conclusion: the wealth gap choice voiceover. The gap between the struggling and the rich in America isn't about luck. It's about leverage. Sarah leveraged her knowledge. Mark leveraged his professional experience. Alex leveraged real estate contracts. All 5 of those hustles share one thing: they aren't trading time for money. They are building assets. The question is, which asset are you going to start building tonight? If you want the step-by-step breakdown of how to start hustle number 4, the integrator, I've put a free guide in the description. Hit that subscribe button to keep your bank account growing in 2026.